Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment, we have Glassdoor CEO Christian Sutherland-Wong to discuss Glassdoor's 15th Annual Employees' Choice Awards, recognizing the 100 best places to work in 2023. Christian, it's great to see you as always. Welcome back to Trade Talks.
Thanks for having me.
You got it. And what does the list represent, and how is it different than other workplace lists and awards?
Yeah, so Glassdoor is the leading platform for workplace reviews and conversations. And as such, we're able to produce the most authentic and trusted workplace awards list from the people who really know companies, and that's their employees. And that's what makes Glassdoor's workplace awards list different and differentiated.
What were the highlights for 2023, and what were some of the common themes you noticed?
Yeah, we saw a lot of turnover in this year's list compared to other years. A number of companies who'd been on the list historically who didn't make it this year, and then a lot of newcomers coming to the list. In fact, there were 37 newcomers in our top 100 for the US Best Places to Work list. One of those being our number one winner, which was our Gainsight. And a lot of new themes coming in as well, particularly around flexibility, which our Best Place to Work winners seem to be leaning into.
Yeah, it's so interesting. I love covering this annually because you get to see the trends evolve, and certainly, through the pandemic and how employees are looking at work-life balance and so forth. You really see how purpose and flexibility are really key initiatives for those looking for work and being retained. What are the key takeaways then from the best places to work for employers and also for employees?
Yeah, so for employers, we're really seeing this desire for flexibility from their employees. We know at the beginning of the pandemic, flexibility was a necessity, something to survive and just be able to thrive as a company. But now that we're in post-pandemic, employees still want this. And that's where we see that our best places to work winners really differentiate themselves. Continuing to invest in the things that we've seen over the last 15 years, things like being made very mission-driven, giving people purpose in the work that they do is important. Investing a lot in career development for your employees is something that differentiates the top winners from other companies. And also just with senior leadership and their role in being very transparent with their employees, something where they're seen as being trusted and authentic goes a long way to being a best place to work company.
Christian, was there a sector that was more pronounced in the 100 list?
Yeah, since we've been doing it in the last 15 years, tech has typically been a sector that has done really well in our list, and this year was no exception. We had 41% of the best place to work winners coming from tech companies. And we see that tech companies have generally been very progressive in their policies around having mission-driven cultures, having providing flexibility to their employees. That said, though, really any company can make our best places to work list, and we've had representation from all industries, from retail to travel and hospitality to healthcare companies. So any company can make the list.
All right, Christian, we appreciate the insight as always. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.